Hi, my name is Maria Collins. I'm currently a senior at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. I have a minor in linguistics and I'm majoring in speech-language pathology. I'm very much looking forward to the future and graduate school and then the next 5 to 10 years of my life to see where I'll be. I really like the idea of working in a hospital or a school setting. I'm not set on one in particular yet, but I like the idea of helping people and working with a variety of different age groups at some point. The biggest experience that's really shaped my thoughts and actions would have to be when I first transferred to SIUE. I was 20 years old and I lived at home my first 2 years of college while attending a community college. And I thought this would be a great way for me to get away but not too far away. I moved away about an hour and it's really opened my eyes to see what it's like to live on my own and be an adult. When I transferred, I was placed with 3 random roommates and I lived on campus for my first semester. It was very different living with 3 people I'd never met before who had already determined their friendship with each other, and I was just kind of on the outside. At first, it made me really nervous, and I didn't like it. But over time, I just got to the point where I was like, okay, I have to live with these people, and I have to coincide with them. So we got along fairly well. There were a few times where one of the roommates was very messy and disorganized, and I didn't get along with her that often, but I just kept my distance and did my own thing. I made a few friends that lived in my same building, so I would hang out with them a lot, and I wouldn't see my roommates ever. But living on campus really opened my eyes to be able to budget my money and the activities that I wanted to do. This was the first time I hadn't had a job in 3 years, so I had to base all of my activities on the savings that I had and also think about any food that I had to pay for. I'd never had to pay for food when I lived at home. So this was a new concept, and I think that first initial experience really helped me get where I am today. Right now I live off campus, I have a different roommate, and we go shopping every week, we budget things, we make sure that we conserve on electricity and water because it's just what we have to do to be responsible and live within our means. And I never would have got that experience had I stayed living on campus or had I stayed living at home. Definitely moving out and getting away from my parents has really taught me a lot on independence and how to really, I guess, be an adult but not. I know there's a lot I'll learn in the next couple years moving out of Edwardsville or moving anywhere really. And it's definitely an experience that I look forward to, and before moving out, I had this idea that everything was easy and it was this grand, exciting thing, but really it wasn't anything special. I really enjoyed living at home, and my parents were really nice, and it was really nice not having to be as independent as I have been. But I think it's really opened my eyes to the real world and how things really are.